Hello again. If you're joining me after watching my last video, you probably know what this one's going to be about. Basically, I got delivery of my small rig cage system, as well as the brand new Atomos Shinobi 2 monitor, which was super exciting, but I had a few setbacks. So I filmed an unboxing and clearly didn't do my research well enough to know that the monitor actually did not come with a battery. So there's me being all, yay, let's see my new monitor work for the first time. Not without battery, love. So I've since had to order a new battery, but there were also a couple of other things that I needed as well because my HDMI lead was the wrong size. I've now got a new one. Also, I think just by playing around with the rig, just holding it and stuff, I have noticed a few things that I would either like to change or have changed since the last video. So let me go through those. First up is the handle. So I chose to add on this extra little side handle, just because I feel like that is how I would grip the rig on most occasions. So I feel like if I didn't have it and I was just holding on to here, it just all feels a bit like I'm a bit close. But what I hadn't considered was that basically when I put the rig together, I didn't have a lens on. So I thought that I would quite like to have two handles here. But then since putting the lens on, I feel like my hand naturally sits under the lens actually. So I feel like, this is so weird doing it with nothing going on. I feel like this could be quite a good setup. I don't actually hate the thought of holding it like this, but I just feel like it would be a bit more sturdy and just gives me a bit more room to have the handle. Again, I do still quite like the idea of having a second handle, but I feel like if I'm like this, there's potential for the camera to shake a bit more than if I'm literally holding it like that. So I said in my last video I was going to order another handle. I haven't. I'm going to try it like this, see how I go, and then if I need another handle, I will order one. Next up is how I connect the monitor to the rig. So in the last video I had a small rig cold shoe adapter that went on here and the monitor sat on top, but I've since discovered that you can actually get one that goes into this little part here. So rather than it sitting right on top and you bending it forward, you can actually already have it at a bit of a tilt here. So me being the impulsive person that I am, I ordered the, rewind. I haven't actually addressed the fact I'm recording in the dark, so this is also new to me. But I'm one of those people that, just looking for scissors. I'm one of those people that if I have a reason not to do something, I won't do it. So for me, one of those things for the longest time has been the fact that if it gets to the evening and it's got dark, I won't do any filming or anything like that because I just figure the light's not great. It's not, but we're working with it. If I look back at this footage afterwards and don't like it, that's fine. I'll reassess the situation, but for now, I'm giving it a go in the dark. So this is the adapter. So let's unbox that. Hopefully I've ordered the right one, although given my track record, probably not. Have a little look. Please fit. I hope you can see that. So this end bit here is the bit that actually goes into, I really hope, this section of the rig. So let me pop that on. I'm doing that just by popping it in the holes. Let me see if I can get it to focus. So popping these little 3 pins into the holes there, and then I just need to screw this little bit here to tighten. Pop that on, give it a screw. Might help if I turned it the right way. That is now on there. Now let's try and put the monitor on there. I have not turned this on yet, still to this very moment, because I ordered this without a battery. Because I was supposedly meant to know that it wouldn't come with a battery. Apparently the battery that it uses is actually quite a common one for video equipment and stuff. But as I've said in the previous video, although I am a professional photographer, I am brand new to videography, so it's not something I had. And I don't have random batteries lying around, so, oh, she pretty. That is so much better. So when it was on top here, it just felt quite a bit intrusive and just a bit much. Whereas there, it just naturally sits, see if you can see that, naturally sits at quite a nice angle. So yeah, I'm actually very happy with that. The new adapter was worth it, woohoo! we're one thing down. Let's see, am I gonna have any mishaps this time round? I hope not. Next up, the HDMI cable. So this is the one that I've gone for. With the last one was this main HDMI piece that goes into the back of the monitor was too small. So, moment of truth. She fits! Yay! It's in! Woohoo! So I think, because I was looking at these and there were so many different types. So you could get like right angled ones, right angled, or left angled. Oh, I don't even know. I just went for straight for now, but as you can see, that does stick out quite a bit. So I may be tempted to go for a angled one actually. But for the purpose of this video, it'll be absolutely fine. So I've seen as well people like wrap it around and stuff to get rid of some of it, but for now we're just going to go with the flow. I'm a beginner. So now I'm going to put this small end of the HDMI cable into the section. Oh yeah, she's in. Last but not least, batteries. So yeah, my last video where I did the unboxing, I realised that the bloody monitor didn't come with a battery, so I couldn't even use it. So now I've got these two big old batteries, which hopefully I just pop on the back here, and then we'll be able to finally see the monitor working. So let's just pop that on there. Oh, there we go. Please work. I'm gonna turn the camera on first. Camera is on. And then the monitor, I'm gonna hold down the power button. Hello. This feels like such a victory. It's actually turning on. I said last time I wasn't brave enough to remove the screen protector, but I'm gonna do it to get, oh my god, I can see things. This is pretty fantastic. So it's, let's be honest, it's gonna take me a while before I know what I'm doing with this. I think the exposure on the camera, oh there you go. You can see, what is that? A plant. So I'll record with this camera so you can see what I can see shortly, but essentially it's working, which is great news. So here it is. Obviously, like I've said, this is maybe a bit annoying, but as soon as it doesn't get in my way, but it just looks a bit ugly, so I'll either wrap that around or I'll get a different one, but I think wrapping it around will work just fine. There's the battery. So they do take quite big chunky batteries. It doesn't feel that much heavier than my camera does normally, and it does normally feel a bit hefty. I'm so glad it's working. Now I've just got to work out how to use it. So let's have a little look. Now this isn't going to be the most in-depth thing ever because it's new to me. I'm meant to be able to change the camera settings and stuff using this, but I've probably just not set it up correctly. Oh, what's all this? Oh, funky. All this stuff is completely new to me, so it's going to take me a little while to explore all of the features, but honestly I'm just chuffed that it's working, so I can begin filming some really cool stuff. So there we go, it is all set up and ready to go. I'm just going to have a big old dive into the Shinobi instruction manual. This wasn't a super informative video, but it was just to kind of give you an update based off of my last video and what I've now decided to do with the monitor. I'm much happier with this little adapter here and where the monitor sits on the camera, so that's great. The HDMI is working, handle's great, monitor turns on. We are in motion. Once I've had a good old play around and started actually filming some footage using the monitor, I'll be able to share with you more knowledgeable videos about it all. And as I've said, videography currently not my strong point, but I do have an eye for it. It's just all the technical side that I struggle with, but we'll get there. If you'd be interested in seeing an update video where I show you how I've been getting on with the monitor and any footage I've taken using it, let me know in the comments and I will see you next time.